It's manga time again, and it's Naruto 610, Juubi. And we all know, of course, what that means. The last chapter ended with the pretty major revelation of the Ten Tails finally waking up. And obviously everyone's pretty shocked to see it. Madara and Obito rush towards it, and the Juubi looks really cool. You know, it's just some almost shapeless creature with a huge Sharingan eye and rows of teeth and obviously 10 tails, and it looks really cool. So Obito and Madara land on top of it, and they allow it to, well, first everyone takes a look at it, and Kurama says that it doesn't have feelings or ideals. It's like an energy that circles the planet. You know, it's what you feel. And then there's one really cool bit, because Naruto says this, just check out how strong it is, and Kurama says if you do, you'll measure that it can't be measured, and you get this really cool picture that is sort of like Naruto and Kurama almost lost within it, the Juubi's power. And then, so Obito and Madara get connected to the Juubi, and Madara says that he wanted to capture them before the Juubi arrived, but they're better than he expected. So Obito says that he wants to start the infinite Tsukuyomi ritual straight away, but Madara says that it's going to take time to summon the moon with that kind of genjutsu, so the safest thing to do is get rid of them first with the power of the Mazo. And then it's kind of interesting, because Madara almost sort of questions his own plan. He's like, it is, right? And they don't seem to be getting on so well. I mean, I get the sort of vibe between the two, that their ideals are clashing. Obito's like, you just want to try out the Juubi's power, don't you? You're just like a kid. And Madara says you're wrong. A kid is someone who's too hasty and unable to wait. So this might be, Madara might be referencing the fact that he's been waiting hundreds of years for this to, come about. Or at the same time, he might just be saying that he can wait a little while longer. So B doesn't really want to fight it. He's like, it's terrific. And Kurama says that he's going to restore Guy. And Naruto and Kakashi as well. So basically, the two-tailed beasts try and formulate a plan to defeat the Juubi, or at least stand a chance against it. So they say they're going to back up a bit and see what it's like. And Kakashi says that the Juubi sounds like a captain, and he's happy about that. So everyone's getting on nice. But the Kurama tells them quite rightly to wait until they've finished before they start doing that sort of thing. However, just before they can do anything, the Juubi sort of smacks Kurama in the face, and he goes skidding backwards. But as they're about to do that, they unleash a continuous Bujama. Obviously, the villains are, being typically arrogant. We don't even need to dodge, and they want to preserve its power as much as possible. So again, they're not really. Their plan isn't really going well. To get that Madara is like, we don't need to dodge. Let's just tank it. But Obito's like, I want to preserve its power as much as possible. So the Juubi unleashes an attack, and it sort of blows away their attack, and he tries to attack them. And then I'll admit I got a little bit lost on this part. Basically, I'm pretty sure they sent a part of the Eight Tails. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure they sent a part of the Eight Tails into Kamui. And by doing so, because Naruto and Kakashi appear right above the Juubi, Kakashi then sends the Eight Tails out of Kamui, and like literally in the face of the Juubi, and he's about to blast it straight in the face. So maybe that's the end of the chapter. It appears right in front of the Juubi in a sort of surprise attack. He's going to hit it in the eye. So maybe that's their plan. Maybe the eye is a weak point. So that's the end of the chapter. Another good chapter. The fight has gotten interesting. That's the main point. 8 out of 10 I'll give it. The art was good, even it was a little confusing towards the end, I think, as to what happened. But basically, the bare bones of it is Kakashi took the 8 tails into Kamui, appeared above Juubi, and threw it at it. So, the Juubi is being painted as being almost unbeatable. But obviously you've got typical villain arrogance going on, so that might lead to their downfall. However, I don't suspect the fight will be over anytime soon. We've still got to see what Sasuke's doing, we've still got to see what he's planning on doing with Orochimaru. We've still got to see what the Konoha 11, I think, are doing. Basically, there's a lot left to see, so the fight's not going to be finished anytime soon. But yeah, subscribe, leave a comment below what you thought. Do you like the chapter? Do you like the fight? Do you think the plan was good? What do you think of the Juubi? Do you think it's awesome? I think it's got a strange design, but I think it does look cool. I do think maybe the eye is the big, just one bulbous eye is going to prove a weak spot, perhaps. But yeah, what do you think of the chapter? Follow me on Twitter and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and I will catch you next time. See you then.